Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to Live with Jess. We are streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. So I just want to take a second and say thank you for joining me today on today's live for essential apps to increase sales on your Shopify store. Now, this isn't for anyone that either already has one, already has a Shopify store, or if you're looking to get started with one. No matter what part of the journey you're on, we are here today to help you. Today, we're going over those essential apps, and we're actually going to be jumping into the Shopify App Store to view some of these apps, how to navigate the actual Shopify app marketplace, how to add them to your store, and what they actually do and why they're important for you to add to your Shopify store. Of course, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate with asking in the comments. I can see the comments on YouTube and on Facebook. So let me know if you can hear me. Just put a 1 in the comments. And if you are watching this on a replay, welcome. Let me know you're here by putting hashtag replay in the comments, and any questions or comments that you have, I will also be able to go through and answer those after the live is done. So you still have an opportunity to engage and get the answers that you need. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right in. And if you have never seen the Shopify App Store, or have any idea as to what it actually is, it is a marketplace where you can add additional features to your Shopify store, such as product reviews. You can do email marketing, bundling products, upsells, cross sales. You can reconvert your customers over, and we're going to kind of jump into that. With the apps, there are additional costs with some of them, but a majority of the ones that I am going to go over with you today are free to add to your store. And it's great to have these apps in place before you launch, but it's also a great thing if you are already launched your Shopify store and you're getting rolling and you have customer and you have sales. All of these apps can be added to your store to be able to increase your customer engagement, increase your sales, which is what we want, and increase the rate your already purchased customers come back to your store. Hello, everyone. I'm seeing your comments. Hi. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and we will definitely go over them as I go. If you have questions on a particular app, or even if you are looking for an app that you want a functionality and you don't know what app it is, at the end, we'll be able to go through some of those questions that you may have and actually find an app that's good for you. So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Here we go. This is the Shopify App Store. You can get there by going to apps.shopify.com. And you will see just a pretty basic landing page here. We have some picks that are usually staff picks, products that they've already tested and seen that they are picking up. Maybe they have more 5-star reviews. And we have subscriptions, appointment scheduling, store pickup and delivery, and pre-products. These are usually newer, but if you click into the app, you're able to see what the reviews are, what the name of it is, kind of like um, a sub navigation down here where you're able to go to the actual developer's site to see what other apps that they develop and your category up here. So this is the same setup across any of the apps on the Shopify App Store. Some have videos that kind of go through what the product is, what the app does, how it looks for you, and how it looks for your customers. Those are two different views. You're able to see your back end, and your customer only really sees it from the front end. So we want to make sure that they are seeing the right things at the right time. Then underneath the Add App button is where you'll see the pricing plan. Most of them have a 14-day, 7-day, 30-day trial. And the ones that are monthly or yearly or quarterly, they're here. Then we have some big items where we're really focusing on the features of this particular app. So this one is going to sell and test your next product, collect pre-order revenue, charge customers when ready. Then we have a support section, the full description of the app, an example store to be able to see this app in action, so you viewing it as a customer, and the media gallery, which shows you some screenshots of what this app would look like for you and your customer. Once again, really putting you in the shoes to see if this is something that you would like to do and if it's something that your customers would like to do. Then below, we have the section for pricing. This one, you get unlimited listings for $15 a month. There's the core features from the starter, and you kind of build up from there. Depending on the type of app you have, there's a couple of ways that pricing works. It can work per order. It can work a monthly fee. It can do per customer. So you want to pay attention to this pricing section where you know what you're actually paying for and how much you're paying for it. And then we have our reviews below, which this one they have all 5-star reviews since they've launched. So that is why they're featured on that Shopify App Store homepage. So here they are. Then we have trending apps here, new apps, apps to build your customer base, apps to pick products, apps to make product pop, apps that are created by Shopify, new and noteworthy, works with Shopify Checkout, which is a new thing that they have just implemented and allowing some of the Shopify apps to actually use Shopify Checkout. So it doesn't break your user experience. You're really able to keep a streamlined view for your subscriptions, for your loyalty points, all of those type of things that we will want our customers to see, to have a very seamless view with. We are able to do that with these particular apps that work with Shopify. So I'm going to come back to the home page, which you can always do by clicking the Shopify App Store logo, and that will automatically bring you back. So that is the entire homepage of the App Store. I have different categories and it breaks down through and you get to your footer. So with your apps, now that you know what the app store is, you know what you're looking for when you're looking for those apps, I'm going to start going through the list of the essential apps that you should have for each store. And we're actually going to look at it from the Shopify App Store page so that you can see what it is. You see how it looks. So when you come to Shopify and you are coming in for the downloads and getting it to your store, this is exactly how it will look. So it will not look any different. And if you have downloaded my Shopify Entrepreneur Toolkit, then you have these in your store. And if you don't, in your email, and if you don't, you can go to bit.ly/Shopify Entrepreneur and download your toolkit. And it will have the apps for today, which is our essential apps. So you'll have the links to go click it and go right to your app. There's also different categories where you're getting started, the essential apps, customer loving apps, everything that you will need in your store for your customers and yourself to build a more automated and easy to run store. We want our store to be easy for our customers to navigate so that they actually purchase. And we want it to be a store that does not take a lot to work, because we don't want it to be a chore to have a Shopify store when they make it so easy to actually go through, get started, and get rolling. So the first one is called RYO Product Reviews. This allows your customers to be able to come in and put in product reviews. Now, Shopify apps do have a Made by Shopify product review app, but its reviews have kind of went down some. I don't know if they're updating it, but as of right now, I am recommending my clients to use this app. It is also great for people who are looking to build dropshipping stores, because you're able to take the Amazon, AliExpress, eBay, Alibaba, Overload, all of those reviews that they already have on those products. You get to import them into your store. There's also a section where you can do Q&A with your customers, so they can ask questions publicly before purchasing the product. That allows them to get any issues out of the way. Maybe they need a size chart, or they want to know if it has something with allergies. This is a great way to do that. And your customers who've purchased, they're able to leave photo reviews and text reviews to kind of engage more in that social proof, so that when those new customers come, they can see all the photos of your customers using your product, how it looked, what any difficulties that they had in creating and using your product. They can have that and they can actually see it. So you're able to do Amazon, AliExpress reviews, where it takes those reviews off of the sites and put them into your store with the photos that may be attached, increasing the probability of your customer actually purchasing because they see the product reviews. You can also show reviews as testimonials and grab everything from them in that time. We want to make it extremely easy for them to give us this feedback, give us these reviews, so that we can use that to continue marketing to new customers, use them at ads. It's a great way to integrate your customers into your brand, making them a part of it, making them excited because they were featured on your page, Facebook page, or your YouTube page, or even the front page of your website. People love to see that. And I do believe that this app showcases it very well. I'm going to actually open up the store, example store for you so that you can see. I just got to flip the tab really quickly and it will show what it looks like. Let's hide this one. There we go. So here is your review slider where you can have those testimonials listed with the date, their name, and the star rating. You're able to kind of go through and just see them in the slider. And this is something you can automatically add, and you don't have to go back and do anything with it. You can put the ratings underneath your product listings. And on your single pages, there's an actual widget that comes below where they can write a review, ask a question, and they're able to sort the actual reviews. We want to see newer reviews, or maybe I want to see all of the 5-star reviews or the 1 stars to see what's actually happening with your products. So here we just have a little grid of the reviews, and we see we have images here where people were able to upload, and we also have a tab for questions. So it will show the customer's name. Of course, this is a demo store, and the date the question was asked, what the question is, and then the answer is listed. You're also able to put a widget together that shows your overall rating, because that's something we want to see as consumers too. As well as below here, you see a little pop-up that comes in for that black t-shirt that we had open. They also give you the view for our review page. So all of your reviews for all of your products are listed on this single page. We scroll back up. We have the testimonial review page. Then they, of course, have an install now and leave a review. So that is how it looks for you using that app. I love apps. I love software, really anything, products that allow me to see it in use. I'm able to see how it's going to look, what I can customize. And in the About section of the app, it actually takes you down into what you can actually do. Automatically send mail after fulfillment of order. The dashboard displays day-to-day real-time reports, gives clear information. Display reviews with many product reviews and customer images. You can import your reviews as we spoke for it, but you also get to see what the email status is. So if it was sent, if it was delivered, if it was opened, or if it was clicked. Because if we're sending out emails to people who are purchasing, we want them to be able to know that they're getting the email and that they are clicking the email and actually going forward with leaving the review. So if not, we may need to change something with our email, such as a subject line, which we could do an A/B testing, or the actual email itself, or the send time of the email. So being able to see how those emails are going and if they're reaching the right people, that is very important as a store owner. So now we have the second most from the reviews. This is the second most important part of the Shopify App Store, because you want your apps to work with you. You want them to work together in automating various steps of your store. So these are the apps that this one integrates with. So any of these apps can talk to this particular app. So we have ReConvert app, which is actually on our list. So we're going to go through that too. So this connects directly to it to be able to show reviews in these apps. Then we have our media gallery here that goes through. Since we went through the example store, it was pretty good. So then we have our pricing. You can use this app for free. You can have unlimited reviews, import 100 reviews by CSV. So if you have existing product reviews, you can upload them into this app and they're able to pull in. You can also import 100 reviews from AliExpress and Amazon for free. Send 50 review requests monthly and have Google Rich Snippet. So if you are just starting out with your Shopify store and you just want to start focusing on collecting reviews, the free plan is fine for you. It's absolutely fine for you to get started. Then from up there, we have Starter, Business, and Enterprise. The Starter gives us the Q&A and photo reviews, and it increases our reviews that we're able to import and our email requests monthly. It also has no branding of this app. So you'll be able to use it with your colors, no issue. Then below, we have our reviews. Now, paying for an app such as this with our product reviews, we are basically paying to market. It's almost like running ads, except you know exactly who this is going to see, and it's going to be people who are coming to your store. Social proof is so valuable. It is extremely valuable. And when you have it, it makes it easier to sell your products, makes it easier to build a connection because you have customers who are saying, yes, I love this product. I love this t-shirt. I wear it every day. I bought 5. It lets somebody else know, like, okay, this is a really good shirt. Think about when you're shopping on Amazon. Amazon, you will go down a full tunnel looking at reviews, making sure that that is something that you want to do. If they have a whole line of bad reviews, you're going to find something else that is similar to that one. You may find something that's better or cheaper or even more expensive. But most times the deciding factor is, what do other people think of this product? Because I don't know this brand. Amazon is a big pool of third-party sellers, and that they have some Amazon products. But from those third-party senders, if you've never ordered from them before, it becomes a trusting. How do other people like this? So when your customers come to your store, we want them to see that other customers like your product so that they order. That trust is earned and they're ready to make the purchase. This is the easiest way to take away the question if this is going to work for me, if I'm going to like this, if this is going to do what it said it's going to do. You will do that with the product reviews. So I'm checking the chat just for really quick to see if there's any questions. And we're going to keep rolling. I'm going to pull up the next one, but if you do have a question about the product review app, then go ahead and leave it in the comments. And when I come back, I'll be able to review it. All right. So the next app that is essential that you have in your store is Upsell Recommendations. By default, Shopify does not have a really personalized recommendation section when it comes to products. it will automatically pull in other products that are connected to that or that people have purchased after viewing that one or after purchasing that one. This app adds in almost an Amazon feel where it's going to upsell maybe a different product that you have. And as you can see, it is a completely free app to use. I've used it in almost every store that I've had because it allows for so much with so little. You're able to do personalized recommendations for your customers who have come and viewed products, who have purchased from you, who signed up for your email list but haven't really taken a dive. It tracks what they're actually doing and what people are looking at. So you're able to set up upsells and cross sales on the different pages of your site. It's 100% free, which we love free. You are able to have the upsell and cross sell recommendations automatically updated. So it's just something else that is automated that you don't have to come in and do all the time. And you don't have a limited impression. Some apps, even some softwares, they will say you can only have 1,000 impressions. So that means 1,000 views on that site, on that page. With this app, you do not have a limit for free. So you have your abouts. They've had this on 30,000 stores from all types, clothing and fashion to machines, tools, nutritional supplements. So it works for any industry. That's why I said this is for whatever store that you have, print on demand, affiliate, drop shipping, any of those that you have, these apps will work for you. Then you are able to place this app into 3 places. You can put it on your home page, your product page, and your cart page. Cart page is a great place to market additional products. Because if I'm already in there and I have to spend $35 or $50 to get free shipping and there's a $10 product down there, I might go ahead and add it to my cart because of the reviews that are on it and that you actually said, hey, try this. You also have 3 recommendation algorithms that are added, which are bestsellers, category bestseller, and intelligent product recommendations. So those are the items you may like that you see on your Amazon page. You can customize the design and the position, and there's no monthly fee. So here in our media gallery, we see this is how the back end of this app is going to look. This is a slider widget, which we can put on our home page to help get those customers to add these products in. This is how it looks for the customization. So you're able to change up your fonts, your colors, background colors for the entire widget, and it will show up automatically in the theme that you have chosen on your store. It also shows you how it looks on the cart page. So it's a very simple app, and you're able to see your summary, how many impressions you had, how many clicks and how many orders, and what the revenue was from your recommendations, how many people actually clicked on them and made a purchase. You're able to look at that from your Shopify dashboard in your app. So you don't have to leave Shopify to get this done. Then we have completely free pricing, which is great. And we have our reviews below. I highly suggest you add the upsell recommendations to your Shopify store. It will make that additional bump in your orders happen without you having to hound your customers and have a billion pop-ups on your site. Nobody really likes pop-ups, especially when it obstructs the view of the actual store. So we can minimize those by doing these upsell recommendations. So the next one is, you probably, if you've seen the Shopify emails, or if you've thought about starting a Shopify store, you've heard about Shopify email. This is a fairly new platform, which they came out last year, and they made it completely free for use, I believe, up until like October, for you to jump in and start creating email marketing campaigns for your clients, your customers. So we have the Shopify email here. We have a quick video for how it is rolling here. We have our sections. You can send from your domain, which is great because we want that brand recognition. We want them to know that it comes from Just Tech and not shopify.justtech.com or a similar thing. You can even do subdomains if you have those set up. So we can manage everything from our Shopify store. And I have grown to love it and recommend it because of the price point. You're able to send pretty much any type of email, and it pulls in your brand colors and your logo. One thing I did find is that with your social media links, you do have to put that in every time. And I'm hoping that they add in a bit of fix to that, because that's a little pressing to have to do each time you send an email. But for what you're able to get, it is a great thing to have. You also have a marketing section where it actually shows your email engagement, what the behavior was. Did they actually open up the product that they added to the cart? Did they finish ordering it? How much did you make from this campaign or all campaigns in general? Then for pricing, it is free to install, and you're able to send 2,500 emails per month for free. And it does reset every month. You're able to send those 2,000 emails. And then after that, for every 1,000 emails you send, it is only $1. So this brings email marketing to a very low budget if you are just starting out, or you want to just get in the mood of sending emails. This is what you can do to get started right away. It's in your store, and it is set for 2,000 emails. Then I could go, and if I send over those 2,000 emails, then I can send 1,000 emails for $1. You can't find that anywhere else. Now, the downside of this is there are no automations, there aren't any segmentation. But if you have never used email marketing before, this is the place for you to start to get in the habit of building your list. So that is Shopify email. It is, of course, made by Shopify, hence the name, and you can see here at Shopify. So if you are looking to get started with sending email marketing, this is the app to start with your Shopify store. Next is back in stock alerts. This is great for any store. Once again, I'm going to keep reiterating it. So you don't feel like, oh, maybe that's not for me. I don't know if that's for me. It's for you. Because if you are out of stock in one of your products, maybe it's a product that you have built a following behind, or you are going to do, like you did a pre-sale and you saw that people really engaged with it, you want to keep that traffic somewhere. You don't want to just lose that traffic. And you can do that with back in stock alerts. This gives you the option to let your customers put in their email address to get an email when this product is available again. It sends them the email, they're able to click it and buy. You don't have to worry about losing that traffic. So they have their points here, their US-based support, which is great. There are this many free installs. We have stopped customers from going to your competitors instead. That is extremely important. We have our support section, and we have the view for what it's going to look like. So you could customize the colors for your store. But here they had a medium shirt that was sold out. I can click notify when available, put in my email address, and it saves it in. So once I update that product, I update that inventory, it will send a notification to them that says, hey, this is back in stock. Do you want to purchase it right now? And the answer will hopefully be yes. You know, it's a way to keep in contact with your customers for those products that you know sell very well and they're looking to get. This keeps them from going anywhere else and know that they will be notified when that product comes back in stock. And it's free. Another great thing. So the only app that we have looked at right now that had a paid plan option was the RYO Product Reviews, but so far we're riding the free bus. Once you have that, this is one of my, I love these apps. I love the developer and I love what they're doing. This is called ReConvert. I have a full tutorial video on my YouTube page that goes through the entire setup, the entire customization, how it works, what you can do with it. And you see there's other people who love it too. This creates, what ReConvert does is create a customized thank you page. So in that thank you page, the order confirmation, your order is ready, your order is confirmed. It shows like your address and your billing information, how much your car was charged. Like if you have ever interacted with a Shopify store, you have seen that checkout page. ReConvert takes that page and allows you to customize it. So you're able to add in upsells, you're able to add in cross sales, have coupons to where you can say you got 30 minutes to spend this coupon for 30% and it'll be added to your order. No additional shipping fee is needed if you order in the next 30 minutes. I have added this to store and it has immediately added new sales to the customer, to my customers' stores. They were able to see an instant view of how it worked for them. And it's so customizable with what you can do. And then once I come down here, I'll be able to show you. So you can collect customer feedback. Like, why did you buy this product? Is there something that we could have done different? Was there a different size that you may have wanted to try? You can collect birthdays, do product upsells, click for reorders, do post-purchase surveys, have different collections, add coupon codes, share your social media so that they can create that social proof. There's a order tracking widget that they can keep coming back to this page and getting updates of their store as long as, and also in their email, and a widget for product recommendations. So you can add whatever you want to this page. And it really customizes the view and gives your brand that page. Like you're going to Walmart, you're going to Amazon, and they have that custom order page where they're showing you products that you could buy, products based on what you have looked at previously, stuff that's in your save to buy list. you're going to see all of that. And most times it's like, I forgot those vitamins. Let me purchase those vitamins. We can create that same thing with your store and your customers. I also love the stats for this app. It shows you the entire view, what they're actually clicking, what they're interacting with, what they're purchasing, what they're adding to their cart. I absolutely love it. And it's very easy to use. And if you are looking to actually add it to your store, then definitely check out my Shopify Essentials YouTube playlist that has the ReConvert full step, how to set up, how to customize. Then we have, of course, our pricing. So you have up to 50 monthly stores, orders. You do surveys, social widgets, order tracking, and all other features. So off bat, you're able to walk and do whatever you need. There's nothing that you really have to upgrade unless you're not in this 50 monthly store orders. Then the next one's up is the 100, 200, 500. And if you have plans that's larger than that, then they do go up on a scale. But $7.99 for 100 store orders a month, and possibly reconverting half of that, and I have seen it done, then you're getting your money's worth. You're getting your $7.99 worth. You're allowing it to work for you. You're allowing your website to work for you, which is what we want it to do. We don't want to do everything. We want it to actually work for us. And we have our reviews below. As you see, a lot of people are loving this app. Now, I'm going to go into the last app of today, and that is the Shopify shop codes. This is something that is overlooked, and it is a great way to add what are called QR codes to your products. You can add it to your business cards. You can add it to your product labels, to your receipts. You can add it anywhere that you can print it. And it allows your customers to scan in with their phone and open up your website and purchase. And it's by Shopify, so it's connected automatically, and you can create it. As you see, they have like little tags here where after they've purchased, they can scan it to reorder. So you're taking away the, oh, I missed the email. Oh, I missed your store. Oh, I didn't see your social media. Off bat, they are able to scan the code on your actual product and be sent to your product page to reorder. So you're taking all of that out the way. You let them know, hey, this is how you can reorder. This is what this little QR code is. This is how you use it. And you're able to see how your customers are using it. They do give you analytics in your Shopify Store Reports tab, where you can go through and see how these were converting. Coming into the media gallery, it's very simple to add it in. You put a name, what the variant is, if you have it. You can set it to scan the code and go to the product page, or to check out with the product in the cart. So we're taking away them even having to coming into the product page. You can also do a discount code, which for returning customers, here's 10% off your order, just as a thank you for continuing to be a customer with us. People love discounts. And then you'll get your shop code and you're able to download it as a PNG and an SVG. So you can use them in various ways. Then you see, based on the campaign that you're doing, you able to see the amount that has actually been targeted and what was actually paid for. So how many people scanned it, it generates it based on what you're actually putting together and what your orders are. So it keeps track of all of that. You come to one place again and you're ready to go. It is free. Once again, free. And we have our reviews down here. So those are definitely the apps that I would encourage any Shopify store owner or aspiring store owner to add to their store and use for their customers and for them. You're able to increase sales with grading your product reviews, making it easier for your customers to reorder, making it easier for them to find you, and creating that trust factor. So you're doing a lot of things with just a few apps. And a lot of them were free. So there's no reason that it will be an issue for you to do it, even with very little traffic, because we want to set up our foundation for our store. We want to set up the foundation so that when those 5,000 customers are coming a day, we have the things intact for them to actually go through and have done. So if you are still here, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, I don't see any questions right now, but if they come in after, I will definitely be able to go in and answer any questions that we have either on Facebook or YouTube. And I will put the link for the Shopify Entrepreneur Toolkit that has these tools in it, so you don't have to worry about rewinding this to figure out what apps I said. You can download the Shopify Entrepreneur Toolkit and have that for you. And it also has a collection of all of the other apps that I recommend based on your store type. Thank you so much for being here today. Don't forget to grab your Shopify Entrepreneur Toolkit and meet me back here for next week's on Monday. I'm here every Monday live with Jess, and we will be discussing another part of Shopify. So we're still in our Shopify stream of videos. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you are on the replay, put hashtag replay in the comments so I know you were here and I can say hi.